Hello from the Museum of the Future. Very pleased to welcome Mr. Majed Al Mansoori, Deputy Executive Director of the museum. Very big event today, very few weeks away from COP28. We are in the year of sustainability. What is the strategy of the Museum of the Future in connection to sustainability?
Of course, the Museum of the Future is a connection point to many different, let's say, stakeholders in this discussion. The community, the general public, students and academics, the youth, the public sector, and the private sector.
Yes.
And what we're creating here is a stirring pot of all of these people here together to discuss the challenges that we'll be facing, or that the UAE and the world will be facing when it comes to climate change.
Yes.
And what are the things that we can do in order to resolve it, and to start and kick off the general public discussion on what will happen in COP28 in November.
Yeah. We believe, we can see that the UAE government is at the forefront globally, at the highest global standards when it comes to policies, when it comes of efforts, a strategy to advance sustainability. What about the private sector and the people? For example, usually globally, we see the governments lag behind the private sector that's at the forefront, and also people. It's the other way around in the Middle East, where we see the government is at the forefront, the leadership of the UAE, and as we know, but the private sector is just lagging behind. How can we develop and to be at the same level?
Exactly, and that is what the UAE and Dubai is really about. It's really the government paving the way for the private sector to join in and hold hands and co-create or co-develop solutions for the benefit of humanity. We see this as well as part of the partners that are participating in this event are strategic partners from Road Transportation Authority, from DIWA, from Dubai Municipality, Hamad bin Rashid Space Center, and many others. Let's say these are from the government, and as well connecting them with our private sector partners such as Visa, SAP, Dubai Holding, Emirates Airlines, and many others.
We see lots of international participants from Japan, from all over the globe. How do we position the UAE within the global ecosystem in terms of sustainability, and what's the role of Museum of the Future in this regard?
Of course.
What are you doing in terms of rapprochement between both parties?
Of course. I think what we're focusing on is bringing everybody together in one place.
Yes.
Where we are kickstarting the discussions.
Yes.
People are meeting everybody. They're networking with each other.
Yes.
We have interesting speakers. Yes. That is also a magnet as well for attracting these kinds of people. We have government officials, government ministers. We have leaders of these corporations. They are having discussions here at the Museum of the Future. We're having the general public even part of these discussions. Yes. And that is what makes this special.
Absolutely. The interconnection between science, the future, the world of academia, and the private sector. What is beyond COP28? We are here in the Museum of the Future. We think very forward-thinking, as you know. So what is beyond COP28 for you?
Of course, this is not a one-time discussion because it's the year of sustainability, because of COP28. Mm-hmm. We're kickstarting it now because that theme is obviously very prevalent in the past few months and for this year specifically.
Absolutely.
But this is a discussion that we would like to continue over the years, whether we continue doing events such as that,
yes,
through the exhibitions that we are providing. So we have an actual exhibition that is completely about ecology and technology and climate change, and how can technology and AI really be harnessed in order to resolve some of these challenges that we're doing. So this is not a discussion for a week. This is an ongoing discussion, a day-to-day discussion, and any person that visits the Museum of the Future can experience it.
Mr. Majed, thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.